Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Next, I would like to give a double honor to the others of GMS that teach and rule well. And peace and blessings to you, Akim out there that's pushing this truth. Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Rashad, Barakatham, to the elect. We're gonna start off with the first precept, and what caught my attention today was watching that brother, from over here in the GMS main camp, GMS Watchman. Y'all could check out his channel. It was the video recently going into how sex has weakened men. So see women out there that has that's using and abusing men, you're gonna have to pay for that in that time, man. When that time comes, man, I got a lot to pay for. So right now y'all seeing us staying firm out there. Y'all seeing us. Y'all know who we are. We're the prophets of the Lord, and y'all see us standing firm out there right now. So when that time of pain and anguish and grief and sorrow come upon y'all, and y'all see us standing firm, soon the Most High gonna have our mouth cling to our tongue cling to the roof of our mouth. So when you don't see us out there no more, you're gonna try to run to us. Even in that time too, when brothers is going live and still all hell's breaking loose, and then y'all gonna try to run to us, and then especially when we're not able to be seen, y'all gonna try to find us. It's gonna be too late though. So but that's the point on that. I just want to say that because, hey, brothers, be careful too with these women, man. Because I know Jakes that have fall up. They have fallen short, or all have fallen short of the glory. But a lot of men have lost their wits and have sinned because of the woman. You can't be in that spirit, man. All right. That's why we have to take on the sufferings of Yahweh Shah. As it reads here, this is 1 Peter 5:10. But the God of all grace, who have called us unto his eternal glory, Bahamashiach Yahushua, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. See, so this is what's going to make you perfect, and this is what's going to strengthen you by, taking on the sufferings of Yahushua and bearing that cross, because we're made in his likeness and his image. So, once we suffer, we're going to be able to get crowned, all right? So the Lord, he's going to establish his elect. He's going to place us in a stead that is right in his eyes. Because at the end of the day, he that humbleth himself shall be exalted, and lords will be part of that number. Because the Lord is dealing with the righteous, he's dealing with the humble. He's not dealing with the rest of these people. These people are all in an uproar. These people are in a mad spirit. They're mad right now. They're mad because they don't have the birthright. They're mad because they don't have the blessings. They're mad because that covenant wasn't established with them. That's why. That's why they're mad, because this thing ain't for them. This truth is only for the elect. All right, and as it reads here, this is 2 Timothy 2:12. It reads, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. Right? Scripture talks about how we're gonna be able to live and reign with him for 1,000 years, man. All right. So yeah, that's all the spirit. Okay. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find this. Hold on. The patience and faith of the saints, and all this, man, All right, because I'm thinking of this scripture too. There's another one right here. This is Psalm 149. All right, and 6. It reads, "Let the high praises of God." Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 5. "Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds." Yeah, because that's us being upon our beds and singing aloud. That's already like a victory. So we're gonna have a victory that's gonna be, that we're gonna be able to behold, and we're gonna be glad about it. All right, it's like watching a game, and you're on your bed just watching a game on the TV or on the phone. Well, that's how it's gonna be with us, man. Once we get that victory, all right, we're gonna be upon our beds, and we're gonna be joyful in glory, all right? We're gonna be joyful. All right, it says, verse 6, let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. You see? Con. So that's what's happening, man. These things are gonna happen, man. All right. We're gonna be able to put these heathens into captivity finally. You know? Yeah, man. So that's the point. All right. And as it reads here in Colossians 1:24, because I was thinking about this too when I had left camp, man. All right. Oh, Salaki, I'm gonna bring out the other one that I was thinking about in at camp when I had left camp. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall utterly perish. You know, let me see if I can find that. You know, oh yes, in Isaiah 60, I'll bring that out in a bit. But this is Colossians 1:24, who now rejoice in my sufferings for you and fill up that which is behind of the affliction for Mashiach in my flesh for his body's sake, which is the church. Yeah, you see. So that's the point. All right. See, so we have to take upon these afflictions. You see, affliction. You see, persecution, tribulation, trouble, and that's what we're gonna have to go through. We're gonna have to go through Jacob's trouble, all right, in order to make it to the kingdom, all right. And these women, they got hell to pay for, man, because they have gone on. Some of these women, they're murderers too. They have gone on a murder spree, but that's the Lord just because the scripture say, "Rise up, you women that are at ease," but the scripture tell you also how a woman shall compass a man. So these women, they're compassing men in a way to where they get away with certain shit too. They'll commit murder, but then barely get any time for that shit. You know. Here it is: a Jake gets caught with a gun, or he might have stolen something, but it wasn't like he just stole something that was probably worth like $100 or less, and he gets like 5 years. But then this woman that murdered somebody only gets like 2 or 3 months in jail. You know. It's just crazy to me. It amazes me too, man. But, you know, these devils, man, they're going down, man. All right, these 2/3, this truth ain't for y'all, man. This truth is only for the elect. You know, the Lord, obviously, right now, what he's doing, he's raising up the tabernacle of David. And if you don't get this word by now, if you don't get it by now, then you're through. It's already like what? Yeah, it's already 2023. You know, if you're not woken up to the names, I mean, man, you're basically through out here, man. You know, you obviously don't have the Lord. You basically you're just going to be desolate. You're going to be made desolate, all right? You're going to be through out here. The Lord's going to bring you devils down, man, and your pride, all right? Because that pride has gotten hold of you, woman, man. That's what's made you such of a big person, right? Well, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So you love to exalt yourself. You love to be prideful, and you boast in that. Well, you're going to fall very hard. That's what's going to happen to you. You're going to fall very, very hard. All right. And as I was leaving camp, you know, because you nations, y'all not going to get away with this stuff, man. All right. As I was leaving camp to go back into to my house, as I left my belongings, and then afterward gotten something to eat, right? So while I was driving back home, I was thinking of the scripture, and as it reads here, it says Isaiah 16:12. It says, "For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yet those nations shall be utterly wasted." Hey, and brothers, don't you think about this at camp, man? Don't you think about like these nations kneeling down and bowing down to us in the kingdom? Don't you think about this being rulers and priests and princes, man? All right, because that's what we are. We're princes of the power, man. You know, we have to take an account of our forefathers, you know, Jacob prevailing over that angel and his name being changed, you know, from supplanter to prince of the power. You know, Jacob in the Hebrews, Yahweh, I mean, a supplanter, you know, or heel holder, one that, you know, holds onto the heel, you know, one that grabs hold of the heel, you know. Yeah, man. So, hey, that's another thing too. Anywhere you people go, Jake's still gonna hold that heel, man. So you devils are through, man. All right, this you know, this world was literally made for Israel's sake, man. All right, and his name, Jacob's name, being changed to Israel. Israel In the Hebrews, Yasha'Allah, meaning he's a prince of the power. So he prince of power, or he prince power. Yeah. So that's the point. So yeah, man. It's time for you nations to pay up, man. All right. Starting with you, Edomites, man. You Idumeans, you Babylonians. You cave dwellers, you cavemen. Y'all gonna have to pay. All right, and that's the point. All right, like I said, I was thinking of this scripture because these devils, they think they're gonna get away with shit, man. They think they're just gonna run off, just gonna run scot free, right off to the sunset. No, man, it ain't gonna be like that. All right, and all nations shall serve the Lord, man. It speaks of this. Let me see if I can get that. This is Daniel 7:14. It reads, and there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, in his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Yeah, so a kingdom that's not going to be destroyed, that's not going to be able to be destroyed. That's an everlasting dominion, all right? That's an everlasting kingdom and dominion, all right, that shall not pass away. All right, you go into the word dominion, let me see. In the Hebrew.
שליטן.
See, it goes into empire, so that's how you know we're going to be ruling, man. All right, we're literally going to be ruling, man. All right. Oh, and that word for perish, as it reads, this is for these are the nations. They shall utterly perish, right? Yeah, so, oh, look at that.
אבד.
You see, so we're going to have a kingdom and a dominion that's everlasting, right? Which is going into, like, dominion going into, like, empire, which is going to be us ruling, all right? Because what do they do in the empire? They rule. They have kings set up, all right? And as it reads here, look, the word for perish, these nations, all right, and the kingdoms of this world is gonna perish. Going to the word perish, it means to wander away. So that these people are gonna be as Cain, man. All right, break, destroy. We're gonna be able to break and destroy these nations. All right, they're gonna perish utterly, man. All right, it says have no way to flee. Yeah, have no way to flee. All right, meaning they're gonna be stuck in a place to where it's gonna be like bondage. All right, and that's what's coming for these nations is slavery. All right, is slavery, man. All right, because we've been stuck in these chains of darkness for a long time, man. That's why that yoke is being broke. But as for these nations, slavery is coming to them, man. All right, that's what's coming. Okay. Yeah, man, that's what's coming. And there's no escaping it, man. All right, y'all have to go into slavery, man. Hardcore bondage, man. Hardcore captivity. Hardcore slavery. That's what you're gonna have to go through. But yeah, this is 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as Hamashiach hath suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin, right? So Yahushua went on that cross for a reason. He ceased from sin. Because he was a man that suffered in the flesh, all right? As it reads here, for as much then as Hamashiach hath suffered for us in the flesh, and that word Hamashiach, is meaning the Messiah, all right? The anointed one. All right, and brothers, how do we arm ourselves likewise with the same mind? Well, you got to surround yourself with like-minded Akim, those that have the same mind, those that's taking on the sufferings of Yahushua, because it talks about how he and that's like us brothers in the truth. We don't try to talk a lot. It talks about how he opened not his mouth, So Yahushua, he was very humble. When he suffered, he wasn't a rebellious person. He wasn't a rebellious man. No, he was austere. He was stern. He was a serious person. And we're the same way in this truth, all right? And brothers, how do you arm yourselves likewise? Well, you got to take hold of the word, man. You got to grasp this word, man. Take hold of it, man. It talks about that. Take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light, in the Apocrypha, Yeah, so we gotta be walking in the light, man. All right, that's constant what we have to do. You know, we have to be of an upright conversation. You know, we have to constantly be in the light. We have to walk in the light. We can't be of darkness. We can't be of this world. All right. And arming itself likewise is having the fruit of spirit. And just all this, man. You know, you arm yourself through the word, man, which is the armor of God at all times, man. You know, that's how it's gotta be. All right. Yeah, man. So yeah, these nations, they're gonna perish, man. There's not gonna be an escape for them. You know, they're gonna have to be put down by Yahushua, man. All right, because all things are gonna be made subject under him. All right, under his feet. You know, as the scripture reads. So that time is coming. You know, the evil days draw nigh, brothers. So you know, make your call and election sure. And remember, brothers, you know, stay strong. All right, we almost home, man. Just keep pushing this truth. You know, stay strong and you know, keep enduring, man. Hold tight, you know. And what I mean by holding tight is, you know, stay strong, man, and you know, stay active, man. Keep it strong. Keep strong and stay active, man. You know, through the spirit. You know, that's how you remain in the spirit, by just, you know, staying active, man, and charged up. You know, and I hope these lessons boost you brothers up, and you know, because that's what these lessons are supposed to do. They're supposed to boost you. You know, you gotta be charged up. You gotta stay charged up in the spirit, brothers. Honestly speaking, man, that's how it's gotta be. So with that, you know, being said, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Next up, honor to the elders of GMS, and peace and blessings to Yakim that's pushing us truth. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shah, Barakatam to the